we were in Miss Lazo's class for social studies, taking a test, and Ian somehow picked his nose so that it started to bleed, and then he blew the bloody nose all over the test paper.
I came in after that. I remember that happening. I was definitely like very nearby.
And I was just like, that's one way to do it.
Yeah. I came in the room and it's like a, miniature crime scene, biohazard scene. Naturally they didn't use any ropes or do anything like sufficient, but they sprayed and it was like a scent in the air. I saw the bloody tissues in the trash can.
It was gross.
Yeah, it was. He was wild. I wonder what he's doing with his life now, man. Probably in a few M's, I'm sure.
I'm sure. This is how it works out, right?
I'm sure, absolutely. Yeah.
It was some of them kids that had those drugs that was okay though. Like, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think it was more with him though. I think he had more issues.
I mean, it's so much new shit now, man. If you get into that shit, yeah, where it's like layers on layers. I don't think we had that advanced a diagnosis when we were young. Like, how many kids you knew were autistic?
I mean, we knew a bunch of them that was autistic, but they wasn't calling it that shit. Exactly. I don't know. I didn't know any kids that were technically autistic.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think they had those diagnoses or whatever. Because I don't know. I mean, it's still the same answer. I'm sure they medicate them heavily, but hilarious. How you gonna muff someone virtually? That's hilarious.
That's like the first emoji.
It's hilarious. Did not know that. Interesting. Yeah. I don't know, man. I feel like mental health is always a big thing. That's why I was like, we should talk about this, because I know you had the conversation about like the interracial shit, and obviously I'm not like Cuba Gooding Jr. with it, No, but I mean, I maybe I don't know, because you saw it, I don't know, because I know you saw it in college. I was with like Tanika for like a while, and that's like, it's very black. But then think there's probably some trauma that was like undiagnosed, from earlier. Because I remember I was in high school and you went to high school. And Brittany, she was always like, comb your hair. And she'd get to the point where she was like cursing at me, like legit, like cursing at me, like full out, like angry and shit at me. It's like, I mean, naturally, it's like my thing kind of not to react or, not to like, I thought I didn't give a fuck. Maybe I did give a fuck. I don't know. Honestly, we don't really know, but like maybe the byproduct of that would be like me. Could be. I don't know. Even though Tanika was after that and like it was black women after that. So,
and your whole swag is somewhat, some would say, tailored towards black women.
I would just say
you have a black aesthetic.
You see, I don't want to get tired of Woods on you.
Oh shit.
Or Kanye.
Here we go. Then
no,
don't.
Start.
Then don't.
No, but I think for you to say that, how can I put this?
Take your time.
I think for you to say that is not in consideration of the utility that clothes have for me. I am a mover. I am a creator. I am a thinker.
Right.
Ido Portal. And there need to be more like me, more like us, coming from 79th. Right now, all we have is Chano and a Yeezy that's constantly pulling himself further away from the South Side until he brought himself back to Jesus. Thank Jesus. And then there's me.
Is this what we do? Are you Walt Disney, nigga?
Walt Disney,
no.
Marcus Garvey, Fred Hampton. See, I wouldn't say Marcus. You see, you can't put Fred Hampton. right? I don't know how many revolutionaries can you name? Rapid fire.
Why wouldn't
rapid fire? Rapid fire. How many revolutionaries can you name? Rapid. See, we should start making that cool. Rapid fire revolutionary test. Who you got for me? Come on.
Mega Evers.
Asada Shakur. Come on.
Stephen Biko.
Jomo Kenyatta.
Asada Shakur.
I said, didn't I say?
Oh, did you?
I said.
Angela Davis.
Well, thank you. Nat Turner.
Harriet Tubman.
Zumbi of Palmares.
Shaka Zulu.
That's a good one. Idi Amin.
Kunta Kinte.
Come on, man. Come on, man. It's fucking ridiculous. Jesus.
Kanye. Did you say Fred Hampton? No, you said the light skinned one. No, Huey Newton. You said Fred Hampton. I'll say Huey Newton.
Was so nice guy.
Kanye didn't find Jesus. He found another way to make money. Astute observation.
Didn't Snoop do that like 2 years ago? Which is
he did.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
And we gonna do it next, nigga.
Hey, honestly,
praise Fit Lord.
Honestly, man, should I even get into this fitness ministry?
Not right now.
All right, because like
it deserves its own.
All right,
its own stream.
All right, yeah, but definitely, man. Like,
yeah, but let's not act like when people look at your Instagram,
we still
and they see you, and then on the rare occasion where you drop the little cake vid or cake picture, they're surprised to see how light your lady or your kids are.
Well, that's because we live in the wilderness of North America.
Oh, here we go. Is that why?
Yeah. When we were in Mexico, they were very dark. They were very, very dark.
Okay.
You should see me, G. When I was going to triathlon camp and I was outside in the sun for like 4 hours.
Here we go.
I'm like very dark. Like I have that potential to be very, very dark.
Sure.
Like beautiful dark. Like who's
what does that have to do with anything?
There's a variance
to call yourself beautiful.
There's a variance in complexion. I don't know. Are you acting like this because you didn't get your hug today? Sorry, bro.
No, I'm acting like this because I hate going to. Well, I don't hate it, but it's ironic, and it's a group of people like that. Like the chicks on Instagram with like the real long natural hair that do like the like hair tutorials, and like they make their own shea butter. And they make their salads in jars, and then they be on like the super like black pro black, and then they have the little date night, and they be with Matt Pecora.
I don't see too much of that, honestly.
What?
Honestly, with women, and I guess I'm kind of finding like a unique niche. Like my Instagram and your Instagram is like vastly different. I've eliminated all of the fitness porn. It's not a single thing you can look at and be like, oh, fitness chick, just fitness chick.
What about regular porn though?
Regular. Before it was baby steps.
Got it.
See, not following a single porn star or any of that type of shit. So like now my Instagram, I like to say or like to think it's like it's very grassroots, very like authentic.
Well, see, that's how my fitness page is. My personal page is randomness.
Okay.
But my personal my fitness page is more of a curated algorithm based fitness thing.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was on, just trying to digest or ingest the proper information rather than just be like a whole lot of images, and oftentimes I would be like, by how crappy these workouts are, you didn't get a body off of this shit. So like,
yeah,
2 and 2, like.
I hear you. I purged my Instagram page of all the suicide girls that I was following.
Yeah, I'm not that hip with that shit, man. Like I've seen the fucking, obviously, like I've seen the title, but I'm not really. I don't really.
I followed a couple. It's okay. Once you realize that they just be on there begging for people to buy pictures and stuff, it's like the appeal comes out of it.
Hit the what you call it, Connect Pal.
Yeah.
That's shit. You get that residual monthly income.
We need one.
Yeah, definitely.
Not only because people may send you things because they think you're pretty, but also because people who just want to legitly support the cause because they know that I'm a righteous brother, I have righteous intentions, and if they want to donate to the cause, they could do that.
Is that why you're wearing that hat?
No, I wear this hat all the time.
I've never seen you with that hat on before.
I wear this hat.
Does it got World War III on top? You know,
no, it don't have nothing.
The yellow letters and shit.
It don't have nothing on it.
World War IV.
I might put if this thing works out with this logo thing, I might put the Rojo logo right here.
Man, I'm gonna have a shirt for you next time I see you too.
It's time for branding. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. 100%. But yeah, it's an awesome hat. It's kind of definitely very Huey-esque.
It's not a game out here, bro.
It's not a game. It hasn't been a game, but oh wow, I didn't even see you got the beads and the braids too.
Oh,
that's hey. That is, to quote Mos Def and Bamboozle, that is blacker than black.
It's just to keep my hair from coming up, and it's still doing it, kind of.
Okay.
This is Ashanti's idea.
Hey, Ashanti, the wizard of braids, and
these hands,
man, gifted hands.
Shouts out to those hands,
man. I remember Ashanti braiding my hair a couple of times. It's awesome, quality experience. I don't have the head for braids, honestly. Yeah,
Paul, what up?
Man, shout out to Paul. I remember he used to say I had a receding hairline and shit. Hilarious, man.
Shouts out to Paul. Paul is like
hilarious.
Paul is mayor of the friend zone. Paul be like, yo, I'm here. If you need me, I'm a good friend.
It's awesome.
Me and what's his chick's name? Me and Invisibella. Me and Invisibella is chilling.
That's hilarious, man.
We don't want no problems.
That man's so creative, G. That man's brilliant.
He needs a
seriously
TV show, bro.
No, like we should call this nigga, tell him come here. Just take the Western bus here,
yo,
G. We're literally right up Western.
Paul and the real girl.
Man, awesome. You remember the VD affair?
No.
Oh my God. It was a rap that talked about the conflict between Victor and Danye at the time.
Oh, whoa. It
was very good.
Wait, we can't get it too specific.
Yeah, definitely not about. Well, I don't know. Statute of limitations. There was no real crime was committed, other than someone exercising one of their constitutional rights
to bear arms.
I can't say which one it was, but yeah.
I heard that somebody got what is the technical term? Is it okay.
I don't know, man.
Okay, what constitutes being pistol whipped?
That's a good question. That's a very good question.
I don't know what officially constitutes that.
When I think of whipping, I think of like side to side, like right to left or left to right.
Now that's interesting because I was thinking the exact. I was thinking definitely up and down.
If you go up and down, I think that's more of like
that's like a
jam,
like a butt.
slam.
Butt,
yeah,
butted.
exactly. That would be a pistol butt. If we're gonna be
pistol
technical
whip
about it.
Would be the
that would be
slapped.
Kind of like how Bruce Lee would throw punches, like very like ooh, ooh, lots of hips, lots of swing. But yeah, I don't think no pistol whipping was going on, but that was awesome, man. Like I said, the creative genius, man, that flows out of this, man, is always.
And this
amazing.
is why you can't freestyle in front of McDonald's anymore.
It was so hot. I think at this point we could say They burned down the McDonald's with the bars.
Set fire to it.
Set fire.
Set it ablaze.
You know, real talk, that was like one of my first like recollections of coming downtown. Because I used to have to take the bus or the train from like home to my mom's office to get tutored. And my mom worked in Jackson, like right in that building, like next to the train or whatever. So when I came downtown as like a 7th or 8th grader, I would see people standing in a huge ass circle. And I don't want to say huge ass circle. I mean like 15, 20 people rhyming, like really fucking rapping, you know? And then our era, at the most, maybe you get like 7 other people that aren't already like, you know, like we don't know them from school,
right?
You know, and then thanks Eminem fucked up the whole game with the 8th Mile because it just had to make rapping look so fucking easy. It's not easy. Can't get 3-minute fucking. Let me write this verse 3 minutes. Now you can't write a verse in 3 minutes. Memorize it and spit it.
And everything turned into a battle.
And that's fine.
Like in the moment.
That's fine. But I don't want to battle your imaginary. You writing rhymes about your bad experience you had at Chipotle, and it's me fucking greatness. Doesn't fit me. It's not, doesn't move me. You talking about how much you fucking shoot. You standing right in front of me, you have on khakis and a school uniform. What does that do? I never really fuck with that. Like, oh, and then block clip you, hit you from a mile away. Pistol so hard I can aim at your zipper. Top lip, got hit, nigga got flipped, backflip, 3 kicks, clap you, put the Mac on you, attack you. Like I could do that all fucking day. And that's what it came to for a minute. And a lot of people was like really like writing. But yeah, I miss the freestyle. Can't even do that anymore. Because no one has any integrity.
Well, you can't do anything anymore because everybody is concerned about the footage.
That's true. Nobody wants to look bad on tape.
And there's footage of everything now.
That's true. Nobody wants to look bad on tape. I know even somebody was like, oh, Brian, you know where you got knocked out on tape? I was like, first of all, it was a TKO. Second of all, my corner was shit. Third of all, the dude that whipped me ended up turning professional in like 2 months. So for that to be my first fight and him getting ready to be a pro, I take that TKO. Anyway, how's your boxing going?
Let's get back to your corner being shit.
Absolute.
This was, I didn't really know what I was doing. But I wasn't there.
I think you were there.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure you were there.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, granted, I could have been training, but you know, like, I don't know. I lifted some weights a couple of days before the fight. I remember that. So, everybody can't do that though, man.
You ain't throw no punches. You didn't.
I mean, shadow punches. Like, I really had nothing to hit. I was probably at the crib just chilling. I think I was worried mostly about cutting weight, and I didn't really know how to cut weight, so I just went into the sauna, which is not a good way to cut weight. It's probably the worst way to cut weight because I was tired as shit, and that was like once I walked up the stairs to the ring. So honestly, for him to take like a round and a half to knock me out, I don't want to take anything away from anyone.
Better.
Yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, don't cut weight in the sauna. It's not
definitely not just in the sauna. No.
Yeah. Anyway, will you say go back to what? What? Oh, my corner being trash. Yeah, I hope we talked about that. Yeah.
Your corner could have been better. Trash is harsh.
You know, looking back on, I mean, no, I would say probably trash. And we have to give thanks to the fitness that nothing horrible happened. Because there can be dire consequences. Like, I remember it wasn't much longer after we had one of those fights at Cicero Stadium that someone got paralyzed there.
Jeez.
Yeah. And then I want to say maybe a year later, someone died.
Well, you had already had 2 medically reconstructed knees. So you was coming in at a slight advantage. You was coming in like you was like a resto mod.
Hilarious. If I were to have got some steroids or maybe even 2 proper allografts, I would say that. But I only have 1 allograft, and the other one was reconstructed from my hamstring, which was essentially me making me better.
Okay. Me making me better. Interesting.
Yeah.
It's a great way to look at it.
I watched the surgery the second time, so if it needed to happen again, I could do it.
You watched it?
Watched it.
Oh, so they just did local and yeah.
Did a local. I'm watching it on the screen, but naturally, everything inside the screen looks like fucking
right.
But
that's just crazy.
If I need to do it again,
you feel confident.
If I needed to repair a dog's ACL, I feel very confident.
A dog?
Yeah, dog, because they're not like quadrupeds or whatever, or they are quadrupeds, right?
Yeah.
So they don't require as much like lateral like movement on their knees as we do.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's a little bit easier to do dogs.
But the biology is totally different.
Not too much, honestly. Not too much.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a little simpler actually. But yeah, it's plenty of videos on YouTube of it happening.
Now there, I'm with you. Once you bring in the YouTube aspect, that's like a cheat
I mean,
code.
I'm not gonna do it off memory, like shit, like obviously.
That's how you made it sound. You didn't make it sound like you was gonna be an open book test.
Isn't? Gee, have you been to a physical therapist?
No.
If you go there, they're responsible for keeping 1/4 of the traffic to Google. Because as soon as you walk in that motherfucker, click, 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 and then they got like a list, and they kind of pick and choose from there. But it's very few people that's really true to this. Yeah. Especially we want to talk about this fitness, man. But especially, it's. I mean, you're in the lifestyle now. Adjacent. Hilarious. So when are you gonna make that commitment and walk through the doors?
The doors of what?
Accept fitness is.
Oh. I accept fitness. Let's talk about Game Changers. You seen Game Changers?
Nope. No. Was that the shit you told me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I watched like 40 minutes of it. Decent amount.
Okay. So meat is just all bad. There are no benefits to eating meat at all. If you put meat in your mouth, regardless of where it comes from, how you get it, it is negative on your body.
I don't know. Are you asking me or to like?
I'm asking you.
Personal? Okay. Well, see, if we're gonna say that, then we can absolutely say that there can be some things, some nutrients you get out of meat. Ideally, right? The most nutritious part of the animal would be like the organs and the liver and shit like that. So if we're talking about cows or whatever, that's the shit that has all of the nutrients. In the muscle tissue that we eat now, or that I would say people eat now, doesn't really have, that wide of a range of nutrients in it, other than like a few things, so if you need some protein or some shit like that, sure, it has protein in it, but it doesn't have like more protein in it that makes it like so much more of a viable source than something plant-based, like some fucking broccoli or some fucking chickpeas or some shit like that. You feel me?
Okay, but broccoli in its natural form, I mean, is not necessarily. Do you believe in bioavailability? That's not a real thing?
That's a real thing, and it's a real thing, and it's definitely a very specific thing, because what's bioavailable for us, would be something probably more plant-based than someone that comes from like the Arctic, you know what I mean, or someplace where it's super cold and their ancestors have had to eat meat to survive because that's all they could really raise over there, if you see what I'm saying. So like for like a melanated people, like plant-based stuff like should be very like bioavailable for us. What else? What else you got? I mean, you want me to have? I told somebody this the other day. This shit about like Islam, because I got in the a via, and I was like, "Salamu alaikum," and then he was like, "Muslim or whatever," and I saw he was kind of sleepy, so I kept talking to him and everything. But he got this, proselytizing. Oh, so many good things. Hey, it's like a test, and I was like, "Gee, straight up and down." I could have had this conversation with myself, like sitting where you are. I've literally had this conversation like 300 times. I don't know what it is, or I do know what it is now because it tells them like in the Quran that like, you kind of get bonus points for like people crossing over, but like for you, like meet any people, like I could sit and have that same conversation as well. Cause people literally say the same thing, like every time you talk to them. Oh, how do you get protein? Oh, bioavailability. Oh, what about iron? Oh, that's mostly it. Like what do you eat? Oh, like do you just eat the same thing all the time type shit? It's like, geez, like it's fucking 2000 and fucking 19. It's a lot of shit to eat.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it necessarily. My issue is more so that like anytime anybody says anything is all wrong, first off, I have a red flag. And then second off, I mean, there's certain things that I just kind of don't understand all the time.
If we Okay, I wouldn't say that it's all wrong in that sense. Like all wrong if we're talking about nutrition, right? But if you look at it holistically and you're talking about it being like not very sustainable and also being something that like, animals have to die for like unnecessarily, then you're like, okay, like yeah, it's all wrong, but if you're just looking at it from a nutritional standpoint, then like, no, it's not all wrong.
Okay, but animals die in farming too.
In farming, like, and you're talking about like animals die, yes, and animals die in nature. That's definitely true.
No, I mean like in the process of farming, in the process of tilling fields, animals die.
100% true. 100% true. But I mean, not an animal that, we, or I don't want to say we, like not an animal that people grew, for the purpose of eating, that people put like a lot of, energy into, like with the feeding and the feeding and the shit like that, so like those animals that die incidentally,
that's okay.
It's not the worst thing.
That affects the ecosystem. That affects the biology of the earth as well.
Would you say not a couple, but would you say muskrats and mice getting killed
absolutely
affects the same as like cows? That you serious? Once you
possibly even more so, because the cows that you're talking about are being, like you said, are manufactured for the purpose of being slaughtered or used for the production of like milk and dairy.
Right. And
we're not talking about natural animals that live in the earth, that poop and die and truly give back to the earth in a natural way.
That's true. And once you start the whole factory farming of animals, you're already at a net loss if we're talking about the fucking ecosystem, right? Already. Because essentially they're not giving anything back, nor will they give anything back at any point in their lives, and their resources are still being pumped into them. Get what I'm saying?
I don't know if that's necessarily true though. Like they don't have a natural effect on like the environment.
A negative. Because they have a whole lot of waste that needs to go someplace, and they have, like that fucks places up.
Factory farming does the same shit, bro. If you are planting corn in a field over and over and over again, number one, that soil is depleted of resources,
100%.
and that affects the crop. The crop ain't shit either.
100%. I'm not gonna refute that.
And then when you have to use water to water those crops unnaturally, they're not just going on a rain schedule. And then you also have to use pesticides and other shit.
You have to, right? And it makes factory farming so fucked up is the use of pesticides. Yeah, definitely.
Right, but I'm saying these soy burgers and this like plant-based stuff that everybody is on, that is made primarily from factory farming. Like factory farming
100%.
isn't always just the cows and the
100%.
chickens and the animals.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
also the motherfucking vegetables.
Shit, capitalism, man, it's fucked up all down the line. I'll definitely acknowledge that. But yeah, 100%.
But I don't even care about that part. That part is more on a one-on-one basis. I am far more interested in the health implications and the health benefits or you know, drawbacks to meat.
And
now
this is the thing though that's so fucked up. Is like heart disease is the #1 killer of people in the fucking world.
Okay.
It's like, why does it have to be like so fucking clear as day and perfect for people to just accept it? It's a much better, reasonable alternative.
So heart disease is only from eating meat?
Not only, definitely. Inactivity, you know, eating bullshit in general, sugar can be a cause of that. But, you know, the meat doesn't necessarily help.
I think, and let me know what you feel about this. I think that it is general. I do think that there is a overconsumption of meat in the American diet.
Overconsumption of everything in the American diet, but
right.
Correct.
But we're talking about meat right now specifically.
Yes.
I do not know. Earlier you said something like that there should be more of us. There should be more of, you know, niggas that work out, niggas in a Lululemon, niggas in.
I didn't say that.
That is what you said.
I did say that.
We was talking.
Was that when I was doing my Kanye?
Maybe that's okay. Sorry, I fell for
right,
it. I was bamboozled.
No, no,
I was bamboozled.
Definitely.
Okay,
all right.
Okay, but definitely more people on this fitness shit.
Right, definitely, true indeed,
for sure.
True indeed.
We have a mutual friend that we don't know when the last time this motherfucker had a vegetable.
True.
So
yeah,
I think that when people say meat eater, or when they are talking about people who eat meat, quote unquote, I think they're talking about those type of people more so. I don't know if they are considering people who eat meat, but also are very conscious of the side dishes that go with that meat.
But you see, I think how many people are really conscious of the meat that they're eating though? Like, you feel me? Like, if you're going to go to like a butcher, if you're on like one of those delivery systems that comes from like a place where you know the shit is legit, kudos to you.
Right. But you see, again, you be talking on this
right, but I'm saying if it comes any closer, it's fucked up because you're eating the fucking piss shit, the nasty shit. Like when I saw you that day, when you posted that video, you was like, oh, how do you know that these were fucking what do you say, factory farm animals? I knew because the meat looked like straight up and down. And yes, I could tell that shit through the picture. Yes, the fucking organic grass-fed shit is not always that like super red. Like they add that shit and they add fucking, it starts with an S, I forget the name of it, but they pump that shit up. So especially when you see those big ass chicken legs, like go to South America, eat a chicken there, straight up and down, eat a chicken.
Yeah,
you go look at the chicken.
But a chicken in South America a chicken in South America isn't raised to be eaten. They just eat them. They just be there.
That's what. All right. I got you, but it's a certain part of like chicken biology. That's like you seeing a whole bunch of dudes that look like Kai Green or Kai. Yeah, that's his name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like seeing a whole bunch of them dudes, and then you mean like, oh, it's like shit.
Okay, but what if you saw a bunch of motherfuckers that look like you?
I'll be very happy.
Okay, but like you're still like, you would still be considered like in a better shape than average. Okay. Far better shape than average.
All right. I thought you were gonna say the S word. I was getting ready to go off on you.
What is the S word?
Skinny, man. I hate it when people say skinny and shit. Like, gee, like it's nothing skinny about. Yeah. Anyway, I feel like there's a lot of fit shaming that goes on, which I should talk about because this is just fucking crazy. It's like I'm self-conscious and shit. Got an 8-pack. People have made me self-conscious to take my shirt off. Oh, you showing off? No, I'm not. I'm not showing off. I'm flexing.
I feel you.
I wouldn't say I'm flat. No, I'm not showing off.
I don't have an 8-pack, so I don't feel you on that.
I don't know,
level,
but like
I
it's some situations and shit where I'm like, I don't want to take my shirt off because motherfuckers think I'm showing off, but I probably need to take my shirt off. I be having on nice shit. I'm not trying to get it all wrinkly and shit sometimes. But yeah, man, all you gotta do is walk through the doors of this fitness. Gee, I got you. Any day, man. We all can walk. Just talk. You take 2 steps toward fitness, it'll take 4 steps towards you. But anyway, I don't want to proselytize too much. But anyway, yeah, that place that you went to was fucked up, G. Like that literally was like a fucking animal holocaust in there. G.
Yo, they had oxtails on sale, $5 a pound. For the record.
All right. And you see, okay.
But you didn't even let me get into what I was saying because you were so busy talking about what you was talking about.
My bad. See, I don't like that N-word, man. You want to rump with me, man? You didn't call me the B-word and the N-word.
But I said out of love. I don't say it
out of... did you?
I don't say it out of like...
So if you get these hands, is it out of love? Huh?
If they come back,
I know you fucking what's the dude's name? Freddie Roach and shit now.
Why I gotta be Freddie Roach?
That's the only boxing trainer I know other than Customato. I know too. You want to be old? Nah, Customato had hands. He had hands for real. I seen him. Yeah, but anyway,
we don't know who Floyd. Well, Roger Mayweather.
That's true.
He's finna be messed up too.
I did not know that. But
I was watching one of them 24/7s, and Floyd picked him up in like some $100,000 car, and he took this nigga like I think he took him to McDonald's and was like, "Go ahead, order whatever you want, pops." And I was just like, "Yo, like
I literally had that same thought today."
He trains you in making millions of dollars, and your thing is to take him to a fast food restaurant and tell him to eat what he wants.
My thought is that, like, because there's some McDonald's by my house, and I look in the lot, and I see some very nice cars, like Jags. Sometimes I see, like, G-Wagons and shit. And I'm like, and see, this is why I'm fucked up thinking that this is a meritocracy. And I'm like, you are able to afford that car, but you're not living a life where that McDonald's is nasty, not even real fucking food. Like, why would you even put that shit in your system?
Yeah, because once you have money, that's because money don't always equate to money.
That's what I'm saying. That's me thinking it's like a meritocracy and shit. Like, I don't know how. It's a lot of this shit that I see though. It's like McDonald's, G. I'm not saying don't eat fucking a burger and French fries, but McDonald's, G, like you got options.
Especially if you are rich.
You got bread and options.
If you have a car.
Yeah, exactly. You got bread and options like McDonald's, G. Like, fuck. Like, what can you even equate that to? It's like
they don't even have an Impossible Burger.
I'm not. I've kind of. Yeah.
You're anti-Impossible Burger too?
No, I mean, shit. Are we eating for health? Or are we eating for, like, what are we eating for? We gotta ask that question. But it's not my favorite thing. I'm not like, I would definitely wouldn't tell somebody if they want to eat something healthy, eat an Impossible Burger just because it doesn't have meat. It's sometimes you better off eating fucking meat than fucking substitute. If we're talking about nutrients, but we're talking about holistically, keeping blood off of your hands. And don't get me wrong, I want to say 2 weeks before Mother's Day, I decided to stop eating meat. And since then, it's been like 6 months. I probably had meat maybe 6 times. Maybe like 5 times.
What'd you have?
Had a piece of salmon, because that's what I told you. I went to the farmer's market and I got some potatoes and I got some string beans, and I was like, what the fuck? Can I have another side? And it's like I couldn't think of shit, but that's what I knew. Then I had beef chuck. I make a beef chuck from comes from Whole Foods, but I make a beef chuck. Just a big pile of beef, put some alcohol in there, and then put some sweet potatoes in there and just let this shit simmer, some beer. That shit is fine, man. And then what else did I have? I don't know. I know it was another time, but yeah, that was it really. Maybe like a beef. No, I didn't even eat that shit. I made shit for the fam, but I didn't even eat shit. Somebody had a request, you know. Not not radical about it yet, but I'm definitely doing my best to stay away from the meat and shit.
Your kids have had meat?
A few times, yeah, that decent amount of times. Cause like we're not with the meat substitutes and shit. We're like shit. It has a whole bunch of chemicals and shit. Might as well. It would be better off for them if we're talking about nutrition to just get like a real cut of meat from like a quality place. You know, like grass fed shit, of course. You know, no hormones or any like added shit. So yeah, definitely get eggs and shit from the farmer's market. Get eggs from the grocery store when you can't go to the farmer's market. I think that's probably the extent of like full animal products. You know how some shit be like unintentional that it just happens to be like animal shit that creeps up in, you know, like gummy bears and shit like that. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's crazy, man.
Yeah. Anthony says he knows somebody that we both know that doesn't eat vegetables, and it's ironic that he would make that comment because we're definitely talking about that person.
Hilarious.
But I worry about him, like legit.
Man, I worry about everybody, G, especially that person, man. So much love and heart. I know I was talking earlier today on live about my favorite teammate. He probably is like top 5 favorite teammates, say like straight up. Yeah. Definitely. Maybe we should go on a mission and shit, man. Maybe like, go on a mission.
Get him a little pre-packed, you know what I'm saying, salad from Whole Foods. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Take it to him.
Yeah.
He gonna ask where the creamy dressing is. He seemed like a creamy dressing type dude.
You know, that's kind of why I fuck with the fasting sometimes, man, because that'll reset your palate, like for real, for real.
Yeah.
Cause I know, like right now, if I were to go in any like fountain drink machine in America, I would need to do like 50-50 water and like juice or whatever in order to like be able to even drink the shit. Cause like some straight like high C or something, that shit is like syrup to me. I can't even tell you last time I drank some like shit out of a fountain machine. Had to be a minute. I don't know. I feel like that's it. You got some more shit. You got that look on your face.
No, we can cut it at 42.
Yeah,
not nice and tight.
Not Joe Rogan and shit. Do fucking 4 hours and shit.
Not yet.
You know what I was thinking? How you like this, Bro Rogan?
Now listen. I actually had a thought of like having like a serious Twitter page as like the Black Joe Rogan, and like comment on Joe Rogan stuff, but also just post regular stuff that I feel like a Black Joe Rogan would post.
That's what I'm saying, because I definitely give him his credit, man. As big as his eyes are, and as woke as he is, and eclectic as he is, I feel like it's a lot of black shit that is left out, completely ignored, you know.
Absolutely.
And not that it's even his like responsibility and shit, you know. But like,
no, but you know how he got like the dude Jamie who be on the computer?
Yeah.
I feel like they should have one other dude, like a black dude behind Jamie that could kind of tap him and be like, hey, Felicia Rashad is the mom of the Cosby Show. Like, you can't fuck that up. And then like go back, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then be like, yo, like, and then when he do have black people on there, it's Donnell Rawlings, it's Miss Pat.
Yeah, that was kind of like, come on, man.
Which is like, that's cool. Like, I get it.
Though. Twice.
I get it.
That's why.
But like, when do you have like Killer Mike? Like, we need more like middle of the road, slightly left, but not like crazy left.
I would just say that's why I would just say one of the functions is just having like more black people on that would probably be something like that, you know.
Who? Give me some black people you'd like to see on Rogan.
Oh shit. I don't know. What's my man? Bitch, you crazy, creep, flapper, Sprite. My eyes crazy, don't die tonight. What's his
I
name?
don't know who
Ben
that is.
Staples. Put him on
Okay,
there. Put
okay,
him on there. Like shit. Like
okay. That's a good one.
yeah, definitely. He was one. He was one. It was like R. Kelly. R. Kelly is a piece of shit. He was one of the ones that was kind of like a proponent of that. Little, what's that guy's name from Chicago? Vic Mensa. Is that his name?
Yeah.
I everything that I heard him say, man, it's been pretty intelligent.
Yeah, but he be on some bitch ass shit sometimes.
Why? Because he wore a dress. I kind of.
Well, I mean, that's not the only reason why. But I don't know. I don't trust him with the platform. I don't know if he would get on there and like talk some sincere shit, or if he would be like, "Yo, this is my time from my career to take a turn." We know Killer Mike was on there already. We're referencing him being on there. Thanks.
Killer, yeah, I like him, man. I wish, man.
What
too,
about
man.
Black Thought?
That would be awesome. I mean, honestly, I don't know anything of Black Thought aside from his rapping.
I don't see him getting on there without Questlove. But both of them on there, I would be okay with that.
And this is me commenting on them purely off of their music. I know nothing about them politically or socially, but music is just so fucking thorough that it would break my heart. Please don't, if Black Thought did or said something kind of wild, like I've been disappointed lately, man. I don't know.
Like what? What is disappointing? I have listened to a couple of interviews from Black Thought. I think he's pretty thorough.
That's awesome, man. I fuck with that there, man, because I love this shit, man. Everybody is a Star is one of my favorite things. Him and fucking Benny. Oh my god, crazy shit. I'm starting to like rap again, like for real. But I don't know when Common was like, oh man, like this slavery shit and everything. We just gotta put that behind us and just move on. It's like, I get what you're saying, but never forget.
I hear you.
Yeah. And now he's doing all of these like movies where he's like in the army and shit, like advancing the US imperialist agenda.
Well, did you read his book where he opened up about being molested?
You get a green card or you get a pass, you molested. Not to like make light of that,
but is that
what happens?
It seems like you get something. It seems like you get like some kind of star next to your name. Seems like you get considered in rooms differently. But I don't know.
Was it you know about it? Was it a dude or a woman?
I don't know.
Okay, because like that's Chris Brown shit. Like I was raped by a woman type shit. I understand, like, I don't want to make light of it either, but like, what?
You think that's what it was?
I don't know. Could be. Like you.
I mean, he did say he used to love her, so I don't know. Maybe it was. Who knows? Maybe it was a babysitter, some shit like that. I've always had quality babysitters. Never tried to have sex with me.
That's awesome. I was just thinking about that today, man. Like, I saw my man working with the kids today at the gym and shit. I was like, it's fucking phenomenal, man. Like, these kids are fucking safe. We know dude is like a thorough ass individual. It's what a good fucking feeling that is,
Yeah. Would not want to see comment on Joe Rogan.
Yeah, man.
I don't trust him.
Not this comment. Sorry to say, man. Who else would I like to see? Shit, fucking. I don't know. I feel like was Wallow 678 on there. I feel like he get a couple dudes that's been out of like prison and shit to be on there and shit, like on occasion and shit.
What's that? Ali Sadiq was on there, I think.
Yeah.
He's a comedian that was in prison.
It's good. I don't know. Get Tariq Nasheed on there. That'd be nice. That'd be nice.
No. So what's going on? Who was the nigga that's supposed to open the school? Don't get him on there. Yeah. Don't get him on there.
I think, yeah, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Black man with puritanical values. It's awesome.
I don't know if I want to see Chance on there because I feel like I have a sneaky suspicion. I'm always amazed by how intelligent people are in intelligent situations. And I don't know if he would be like that, but I would be very disappointed if he got on there and then Joe asked him about that Chicago Teachers Union shit and he don't have good information. Especially after he wore the shirt on SNL.
I got you.
And it's like championing these people and giving money to multiple schools. If he don't get on there and have like some real information that I haven't heard posted, I haven't seen posted on Facebook, or like, I would be really disappointed by that.
I don't know, man. I feel you,
because it would make me feel like he's just doing it for the look.
I feel like I liked a lot of his work, but then again, like it's doing Dorito ads and like all kind of stuff. Like
musically, I haven't messed
toxic
with him since Acid Rap, and a couple features after that. But that Coloring Book album wasn't for me. It wasn't for me. I didn't even try to listen to the last one because I heard half the songs was like church songs to his wife, which is cool if that's where you at in your life, but I'm not there, so this is not grabbing my attention.
I can't comment. I haven't heard any of his stuff other than maybe some Acid Rap.
Acid Rap is tight, but the rest of it, I'm good. Since the 3 hat came out, I think it's something in that hat. I think that hat might have some kind of mind control over niggas, man.
He is looking to the stars in the artwork. I think that was the message behind that.
Is that some kind of like Masonic like messaging?
Be, man. I don't know, man.
Is that him like showing himself as being illuminated?
Maybe him reading the oracle. He's could be a whole host of things, man. You know,
I'm just saying, don't come trying to explain God to me if you don't know what a motherfucking court is.
Cork, G. Cork. Right. Cork.
My bad,
G.
Cork.
You're showing what little understanding you have right now of quantum mechanics.
I knew it.
Fucking dumbasses.
I fucked up.
Peace to the gods. Let's get it. Awesome.
You know what that is?
Of course.
It's your boy.
Of course. You couldn't reach puberty if you had a ladder. What? That was a quality bar, G. Let's rate the bars right now.
Oh shit.
It's fucking 5. That's a perfect 5, G. It's a fucking awesome, man. Awesome. Straight up, G. I see you rap sometimes on Facebook. Make a video. We're past the AOL stage where you read raps. Fucking make a video.
And even if you ashamed, like even if you got to think about like putting your face in it, like just point it at something and then just let us hear the words.
True. Definitely.
But like reading it, like niggas is not trying to get your cadence.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. Yeah.
And it's 1,000 instrumentals on YouTube for free. So just like put a little something on and then just, let us like hear it. You know what I'm saying?
Awesome. Yeah.
Because when you write it out, you look like Paul. Because Paul, every now and then, Paul gonna give us a poem. Paul gonna give us a, you know what I'm saying? Me and Invisibella, 12-piece wing, sauce on the side. You know?
Yeah. Man, awesome.
All right. Good talk. Podcast episode, this is 92. If you're not sharing, you're not a fan.
Wow.
Straight up. We giving y'all quality right now. And hop on now before it's like a real thing. So, thanks for checking it out. The Rojo Show, episode 92, featuring Franklin Covey. If you're not sharing, you're not a fan. 1.